to see how many we can finish here. Some will go faster than others. You know, this kind of, as you see, choosing your own adventure. Some of these might be more significant to you than others, but they are all test relevant, that's for sure. Okay. Okay. I want to know what that number is. I fully bring the calculator. Do I have a calculator? I guess you could do it in your head too. This is 227.3. Is that right? Okay. So now that's not necessarily the sig figs. How many sig figs do you think is in the answer? Okay, some people say 2. Let's double check that. This has 2, and remember, adding and subtracting is about the position, not the number of sig figs. We care about the position. Here that has 3. Here the greatest error is more than this one. The one on the right is in the 10th position, but this is in the 10s. So that means the error has to be in the 10s. Okay, so really, I would write what? What would I write? 230, yeah, would be the correct answer. Okay, meaning there's 2 sig figs, the last sig fig is the 3. Okay, because if the error is here, say for example, I don't know if I have $250 or $251 or $249. Then if I'm subtracting this amount, it really doesn't matter since the error is here. Okay, that's all I'll do with sig figs. You better get that down. Where would this be the toughest? Probably on anytime I have a generic adding problem or an isotope problem. That's where you want to double check that you got this down. Scientists, let's do that. Let me just generically say, so I'm going to cross off the sig figs and we'll do the scientists as well. Most people get these right, whoever asked this, so I notice most students stress more than they need to on this. Okay. But what I would generically recommend is going through and seeing the kinds of questions I ask in the multiple choice, and then you kind of get a feel. Like this one here, number 6. What is it? Did I flip you off or something accidentally? You like Tupac in there? Yeah. E is usually the most ridiculous answer I could think of. Okay? So, not always, but I usually like to put something really stupid in E. Okay? Not that he's stupid, but it's just fun. Okay? So, it's this kind of question, if it's multiple choice. If it's a more extensive question, then it's a table, which I have a bunch of questions that are tabular like these. Okay, this is an example of a matching. You can also have a fill in the blank as well. But it could be longer than that table. So it could be something like, and this is great to look through kind of what I have here, just to get a feel of the kind of questions I have. I think that the most recent exam had one, if I remember correctly. No, maybe I'm hallucinating. I thought it did. Okay, maybe the second most recent? No. Sometimes it's a table, a long matching table. I've had that as well. Okay? So, if I were you, I would just read through them. I usually try to give you 2 data points per person, so it's not like you're not trying to remember a menial thing. If you remember like a couple things, you'll hopefully at least see one of those things. Okay, so I try to make it crazy, but just so you generally know the basics of it.